so we're going to do, is there love or do they just like you? Right, let's get into it. Let's go for the romantic decks. Let's go for the romantic decks. Deck 1 and deck box has had it. Deck 2, I should probably put some tape around it. Let me just clear them both. Yes, I am scatterhead. Right. We are going to do deck 1, Crystal Visions, deck 2, Enchanted, Size of My Head Tarot. Deck 1, deck 2. Let me get your energies, think of the person, let's go with it. Do they like you or do they love you? And we're in. Okay, deck 1. Let's do this. Do they like you or do they love you? I left my phone on I forgot to turn it on mute last night, and my phone was going off all night with like people in America, which was ace. I love it, but silly me. I got to about 3 o'clock. I normally wake up between 2 and 4, like the waking hours anyway, but got to 3 o'clock. I was like, best mute this now. But thanks to my new subscribers, I've been on 6 days. 6 days? I got my timings wrong the other day when I said it was 6 days. It had only been like 4. I remember because my mum come over last Tuesday and she was like, let's do it. Go live. Launch. And I was like, okay. All right, Mum. So, shout out to my mum. Bless her. Right. Do they like you or do they love you? Do the people that picked out number 1, do they like you or do they love you? Just get 2 more. Let's have 2 more, please. That is not 2 more. That was a hand slip. 1. I like how this has happened too. What they've done, what my guides have done on this is they've put your energy down this side, your person's energy down that side, and your mutual energy in the middle. And that's what they've done. Let me just get you sorted. Are we up? Okay. So, right, we'll go to you, to them, to you, to them, to you, to them, and then your mutual one. So you have the 2 of Pentacles and they have the Ace of Wands. So what's happening here is you are a little bit unsure about what's going on. You're trying to stay balanced with the whole situation, but you are feeling out of kilt. I have just heard you're clinging on a little bit too hard. You're trying to push them into loving you, trying to force them to pick you, and you're a little bit like, you know, I've just heard flogging a dead horse, but I don't really know what that means. I guess you're trying to make them move and they're not doing anything. So that's where you are at the moment. I'm sure that's got to be what that phrase means. I'll have to have a look on Google afterwards. But yes, that's what you are. Ace of Swords, they're standing firm. They are planning new beginnings. They are using their logic, not their emotions, which is when you are all emotional with them. They're not sure how to cope with the situation, so they are just putting the block up. They're putting a block up. If you stop telling them how you feel, they're going to want to hear how you feel. So that's probably a good move for you. Just keep it a little bit stum, because they have got feelings for you, I'm going to ask some more cards in a sec once I've worked through these, because these haven't given me a direct answer yet. But yeah, keep stum on your feelings a little bit. Let them talk to you about theirs, because they are just being logical, and you're trying to balance it all because you're like, well, why haven't they told me how they feel? What's going on? Between the two of you in the middle, you've got the King of Wands. This is, again, it's that standing firm energy. The Lion looks dead happy. I mean, they are happy with the relationship, like they are happy with you, whether you're in a relationship or not, whether it's just a crush or something. They do like you. You've got the Lion. Potential, if it is just liking, to turn into love also. Root-based, chakra colours, horny. Got a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you. You're planning your future. You're going, oh, come on, follow me. Six of Cups is normally about memories, but I'm not getting that with this card for you. This is you trying to pull them along the journey, and they are saying, nope, leave me be. They are celebrating. They're quite happy with things, how it's all going. Possible sometimes if it's a crush or something, there could be another person involved, but would have to look at that in your personal readings. It's just throwing the energy out there. Full moon, new beginnings. Waning moon, working through the darkness. So you're trying to push them before they're ready to tell you how they feel. And that's the Hermit. So when they go into retreat mode, some of them go quiet on you for a few hours, some go quiet on you for a few days. What's happening is they are going into the said man cave, which can be a woman cave, depending on your energies, to process everything, to work it all through. Time of looking after themselves, meditating, thinking everything through and working out what they want. They have got to release some of the past issues that have been going on, not necessarily just with you, with other people. So that's your joint card. That's you also. You do the same, but you retreat in a different way. You talk to your friends about it. And sometimes they can think that you are stirring the pot, stirring the cauldron. You've got a bunch of choices and decisions that you need to be making, and they are Five of Pentacles, feeling quite alone. So even if you're putting the pressure on them to tell them how you feel, they're still feeling quite alone out there. They're feeling, it's a cold, cold word. Oh baby, I just heard, oh baby, I've got loads of songs today. Oh baby, it's cold outside. Yeah, they're feeling quite alone, feeling quite isolated, but that's because they've gone into the Hermit and they're trying to work through it all. They know how you feel, but they're not quite ready to push it any further. They're not ready. They're not ready yet. They're trying to keep grounded with it all. Both of you are watching each other. You're both rising. There's fears as well. Devil's always about fears being magnified. So there's a lot of fear going on with commitment issues and love. Some of them are worried about falling in love again because they will get their heart broken, because that's what's happened in the past. Get one more. Okay, and let me just get overall outcome. It's a collective overall outcome for every love them. That was a hand slip. What's the collective overall outcome? Yeah, so at the moment, it's liking that can turn into love if you play your cards right. What you need to do is stand in your High Priestess energy, be the magical enchantress, or I don't know the male equivalent of enchantress, enchanter. Pull them in, get them under your spell, but you're not going to pull them in by being emotional with them. You're going to pull them in by standing and putting the work in, being the strength card. That's how you bring them in, being strong, being independent, being free. The things for birds for freedom, sunflowers at the bottom for happiness. So being happy, lioness, courageous. Lionesses lead the pack, whereas the male thinks it does. It's like, you wear the trousers, but I'll buy them. one of them situations. That's what you need to get the energy to. You need to move it from an emotional focus to that. This is you wanting everything and feeling sad because you're not getting it. But you've got no pressure to get it. That's just you putting yourself under pressure. Eight of Pentacles, once you put the work in, your hard work will pay off. Also, you're worrying that they are lying to you, that they are being deceptive to you. Tower. Possible that there is more going on than meets the eye with the deception and the Tower. You've got to take this easy and go gentle. You don't want this relationship being thrown back in your face. Tower could be a simple thing as a Tower moment, like an argument, or it could be something more serious with the deception card next to it. Yeah, you got to go steady. Go slow, go steady. If you put the work in to your relationship, despite the Tower, if you put the work into your relationship, you'll get the love results at the end of it. But this has come up. Let me just see why these have come up. Why have the Tower and the Seven of Swords come up? Oh, it's no biggie. It's no biggie. Woo! It's no biggie. This is just saying that this is everything you want. And you want the celebration and you want the happiness and you're not getting it. So that's it. Just go slow and whoo, panic over. Just go slow and steady. Go gentle. That's deck number 1. Yeah, good cards, good cards. Don't try and rush it before it's ready. Don't try and make them fall in love with you. Don't love them in the way that you want to be loved. Love them in the way that they need to be loved. There's a good book on that. It's called, what's it called? Love Languages. Have a read of that. It'll help you out. 5 love languages, or it's something like Love Languages. I don't know who it's by either. You'll have to look it up. I can probably find it actually and write in the description if I remember. Scatty brain, remember? Okay, deck 2, 1239, deck 2. Right, can you tell me please, do they like you or do they just love you? No, do they just like you or do they love you? Can you tell me please, those that picked deck number 2, how the person is feeling about them? Some heavy energies today, guys. I can't lie. This is my second video I filmed today, and your energies are really heavy. I wonder if any of the planets are going crazy retrograde, because you're all feeling quite low today. You're just really confused by things. Gonna have to do a lighter reading after this. Try and lift your mood all up, I think. We'll do a fun reading. Oh, that's good. That's better. That's better. Just want to get 3 more. 2. Okay. Right, let's have a look, guys. What's happening here? Okay. I think I might talk you through the dodgy ones first. You've got 3 dodgy ones. So, Yeah, okay. So you are currently trying to put some of your past issues to bed. You are feeling up and down. You're feeling quite heavily, Nine of Swords, sorry. You're feeling quite heavily emotional. You're feeling sad. You're feeling heartbroken. You're trying to manifest, but you're doing it wrong because your energy is not of a high vibration. Change your vibration, go higher. You're trying to make things grow with this person, but every time you're doing it, you're hitting a stop. You can't communicate how you're feeling. They're not listening. Every time you try and talk to them, they're putting up a brick wall. You've got the third eye for protection. You're being protected. You're being looked after, but by spirit, that is. But it's just it's a whole load of mushiness, a whole load of ugh. That's how you're feeling. You've got the Ten of Swords. You're feeling sad, like you've been stabbed in the back. You've got to let this go. You're feeling difference of opinions, different attitudes towards things, different people. You've got 2 5s. 5s are always never really that good on tarot. So you've got 5 one side, 5 the other side. Both of you are feeling stuck, both of you are feeling confused, both of you aren't sure what's going on. However, oh wait, this one's the other negative one. 5 of Pentacles. This is again another 5. This is about being left out in the cold, feeling like they don't really care that much about you, clinging on, trying to make a situation work when it's time to kind of put it to bed for the time being. It's a higher frequency relationship though. There's more going on. Then the person you're thinking of isn't aware that there's a bigger picture to it all. They are very trapped in their own little world. They're trying to see the future, but they are just being stuck everywhere they go. They're taking 1 step forward, 3 steps back. They can't focus on anything other than themselves because they don't really know what's going on in life. They're getting crap from every corner that they turn. And that in turn, that power of rejection is making you feel like the Ten of Swords. So this is all stemming from them rejecting you. However, now we go to the good stuff. You have the King of Hearts and the Princess of Pentacles. They do love you. Yay! There is love. There is love. Princess of Pentacles, this is you wanting your stability. This is you trying to push a future with them. This is you trying to make it grow and being stuck in every move, but you don't need to stress about it because they love you. You don't have to plan a future. You can just let your future be. They love you. They do love you, which is really good. At the moment, they are conceptualizing their thoughts. They are thinking what they want. They are pretending that they don't have these feelings towards you. Did just hear that. Normally that's the Two of Swords, but I've just heard that. Before their thoughts turn into action, their thoughts are there. They probably haven't told you that they love you there yet, but they will do. They will do. If you get rid of your rejection and abandonment issues more so, it's going to be easier for them to tell you how they feel. They also mirror that. They also have rejection and abandonment issues. If they're not in contact, they're coming back, or this is them telling you that they love you. So it's all there. It's all there for the taking. You need to stay in your Empress power, stay strong, stay magical, let it all go. Empress, seductress as well. You can make them fall in love with you. Just by being yourself, be fun, be flirty. You got it. Don't focus on the heaviness. Ace of Wands, that's intuition and passion. Strong sex drive, strong sexual chemistry between the two of you. Add some more cards, please, if they like them and if they love them. Okay, but do you good? You just got the Six of Swords. Are you good to kind of go away together? It will help you move forward as well as a couple or as your lover. It will help you push it to the next step of your relationship if you go away together. There's a rainbow at the top for happiness and for it being a divinely blessed relationship. Got the Nine of Pentacles. That's all your fruits of your labour paying off. Relationship's going to work out. Yeah. Got your Nine of Wands. You just need to keep going a little while longer. Keep fighting a little while longer. You've got 2 9s there, so it's coming up. You're coming up to the next chapter with him. Just look at these last 3. Yeah, all your lovelies. 3 of Hearts, celebration. That's them telling you I love you. 9 of Hearts, your Make-A-Wish card. You've got 3 nines, definitely coming up to the next chapter. That's your Make-A-Wish card. That's you getting everything you want. And you got the King of Wands. That's them being in that energy, being in that passion for you. They love you. They do love you. They'll tell you soon. You're at 9s, you've got to make it to the 10s, but they will tell you. They'll tell you. Wow, that was better. Okay guys, hit subscribe if you're new and you like me. If you've got any ideas for videos, write them in the comments box. If you've got any questions, drop me a message, an email, or write it in the comments. And if you want to book a private reading, we can look at all these situations individually. Always as a collective, it goes with the most probable. Tarot always works with the most probable outcome anyway. Nothing in life is predetermined. All these people that say, oh, your past life is predetermined, load of rubbish, right? It's rubbish. You always have free will. That's the joy of being on earth. You have free will. That's one of our lessons. We are here. We can pick any time what direction we take. You are never stuck. You are never the hanged man. You can always move. You can always move situations. So you're never stuck. However, you can get stuck in your own mind and you can get stuck in what you're meant to do. So if you want to book a private reading and learn about your specific situation more, email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. It's just with the collective readings, this is the majority for all of, like, the majority of people watching, that's your collective energy. So you have to take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it for a later date because it's likely to come up. Alright guys, cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Speak to you soon.